Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of the Look Back series I do on my channel. This is where after an entire year that I released the CD, I listen to all the songs over again and I look back upon that release. So today's episode is going to be about Release the Cruel, which is a rap project that I used to do with my friend Jay. The project no longer stands. We don't do this music anymore, but it has been a year since we released this CD, so I'm going to look back on it. So the first song on the CD was called Face the Truth. And this is actually the song I sent into Music Industry Arts and that got me accepted into that program. Overall, the song has a really strong message. It's about anti-bullying and dealing with your friends turning on you. It's definitely something I can relate to and something I felt very passionate about and Jay felt passionate about. I remember he came over to my house around like 1 o'clock and he left my house around 9 o'clock. We spent like 8 hours straight just working on the song and making the beat, making the piano, making the guitar, writing the lyrics, practicing the rapping, the singing, and then the quote-unquote mixing, because I do find that the mixing on this song is at best, if you're being very kind, decent. I was in that phase where if you like the plugin, you really much just cranked it up as much as possible. I went crazy with delays and I went crazy with compressors with NEQs, and it didn't give that great of a result. I made this song in Acid Pro. It was right before I switched to Mixcraft, which is the best DAW I've used. Acid Pro was very okay. It's not user friendly. It's not something I would recommend, but the Mixcraft is a lot better in my mind. I find that the song had a deep meaning, like I said. The beat was good overall, and the transitioning was good. I do find there was some leveling issues, like sometimes you couldn't hear the vocals as well as I would like to, and the overall mix was very decent. I find for someone who never had any sort of training in the mixing, mastering, all those things, who was very much self-taught, it came out pretty good, or at least good enough to get me into Music Industry Arts, which is a pretty big deal because 500 people applied and they only accept 75 people. I know I was in the top 75 for sure. The next song is Child Abuse. Now, Child Abuse is a very, very personal song too. I had a really good time recording that one with Jay in terms of just like combining our voices together. We like in the chorus, I rap some parts, he sings some parts, and that was cool. I had a good time making the piano part and the drum part and everything. I do find that the leveling in the chorus is not that great. Money Makes the World Go Down is track number 3 of the Release the Cruel CD, and it is my favorite song. It has this like Bruno Mars vibe to it, kind of. It's about rich people abusing of the poor. Money Makes the World Go Down was really fun, you know. I wrote this cool acoustic plucky riff, and then I made the drums, and then we overlaid it with some piano in the chorus, and it was really fun to make. And then the next song is called Misanthrope. I don't know if I'm saying that properly. I don't even remember the meaning of this song, to be honest. I just wrote a verse, and Jay wrote a verse, and I made the synth and the beats. It was an 808 beat, and it was like this like wavy, trippy synth that I made, and I just had a good time with it. Overall, yeah, it was fun to make. It was fun to make. And then the last track would be Typical Rap Song. Typical Rap Song, very quick to make, actually. I'm not even kidding. I wrote a synth line, wrote the drums. I kind of wish that song we made it longer. It was just a quick song that we felt like just putting just to round off the EP from 4 to 5 songs. I had a good time with this project. It does suck that we're not doing this anymore. And I actually did want to have Jay on board to talk about the CD with us. It didn't pan out. He couldn't make it, which sucks. But, you know, that's life. I know it's not the best music I've made, but it's out there. And I've grown since that time. It's good to look back on what I did now and listen to what I do now because I know I improved from Music Industry Arts in comparison to this music. The artwork was really cool too. It was like a half demon, half angel, and it had a really cool message to it. It was like half evil, half mean. Like half of the songs on this CP are mean-spirited in the sense that they talk about like really raw and evil issues, and some of the songs have this like happy-esque vibe to them. Thank you guys so much for checking out this episode of Look Back. The next one is going to be in November, and I'm going to be in France at that time. I don't know how I'm gonna get that one. It would be for Lunatic Rappers Rap Asylum because it has to be an entire year. If I can actually record it down there, that'd be cool. And if not, I'll just try to do something. And I'll try to have ACR on it if that's possible because he made the CD with me. Thank you guys so much for checking this episode out. Make sure to subscribe. My Facebook is in the description. Facebook.com/JaianMusic Band. Give it a like and follow me on Twitter @TweetMeJaian. Thank you guys for everything, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, guys.